case. So yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah. So is my screen visible? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right. 1 second. Okay. So okay. So the basic. Uh, so the basic arithmetic element is adder. Okay. So it does when I say adder. Okay. What you are actually doing, the operation that you are performing is nothing but binary addition. Okay, you are adding binary numbers. So you are in binary number system, so your numbers are something like this, ones and zeros, and you are adding two binary numbers. Okay, suppose these are the two binary numbers, sorry, 100111101. So this is one binary number, this is the second binary number. I am trying to add these two. Again, the number system that you are in is binary. Okay, so what is 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 in binary is 1 0. So like normal addition, this 0 comes here and this 1 goes over as carried to the next stage. Now no, you add these 3 bits. Okay, so 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1, so 1 in binary is 1. Okay, now there is no carry generating from this stage, so you go to the next stage. This is how you perform addition of your decimal numbers as well. Okay, so this is 1 plus 0, which is 1. Okay, this is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 in binary is 1 0. So write 0 here, 1 here. So this is how you perform your binary addition. Okay, so binary addition of here we have just performed binary addition of two 4-bit numbers. Okay, two 4-bit numbers. So in order to first, okay, so in order to construct a 4-bit adder, okay, so we want a 4-bit adder here which adds two 4-bit numbers. But even before that, we should have an adder that adds 2 bits. Okay, and we should have an adder that can add up to 3 bits. Okay, in the second stage, you see there is a carry. When the carry goes to the next stage, so in this stage you should be able to add up to 3 bits. Okay, so this is where the requirements for half adder and full adder come up. Okay, the requirements for half adder and full adder come up. Okay, so half adder adds 2 bits, two single digits, so two single bits. Okay, let those 2 bits be AB, and it has two outputs, carry and sum. Okay, so 00011011. So we know that 0 plus 0 is 0. So carry is 0, sum is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 0 is also 1. So sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 in binary is 1 0. So 1 0. So from this we can get the expression for sum as sum is equal to ax or b, and carry is equal to, we can directly see here that carry is equal to AB. Okay, so this you must be knowing it already. Okay, so but these are very important. So a full adder, like you have seen in the example, so the second stage, this needs 3 bits, 3 single bits to be added, right? So this is where the full adder comes into picture, where A, B, C in are your inputs, and carry out and sum are your outputs. Okay, so this will be adding up to 3 bits. So you come up with the truth table. So this is the normal routine. Okay, so 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. Again, 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. So 0, 1. 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 1. 0 plus 1 plus 1 is 2. That is nothing but 1, 0. 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 in binary is nothing but 1, 1. Okay, right. So here we get the expressions again. So we should sigma of, we get the expression sigma of 3, 5, 6, 7. So CI it is nothing but sigma 3, 5, 6, 7, and sum is nothing but sigma 1, 2, 4, and 7. 1, 2, 4, and 7. Okay, it turns out that if you do the k map and reduce this, it turns out that the sum of full adder will come out to be ax or bx or cin, and the carry turns out to be ab plus bc in plus C in A. Okay, if you do the Boolean algebra or the K-map procedure over here, okay, you will see that you will end up with those particular expressions. That is easy. I think most of you can do the K-map reduction, I'm sure. Okay, right. So now, given the expressions for sum and carry, now you have to implement it using transistors. That is what this course is about, right? Low power. So we want to implement it with as less transistors as possible. Okay. So right now, now we want to implement a 1-bit full adder. Okay, so our 1-bit full adder is a misnomer. Usually some textbooks use it. Okay, so you either call it a 1-bit adder or a full adder. Okay, so now we want to come up with the transistor level implementations of this. Transistor level implementations. Okay, so how can you implement this? Any one of you can give me an idea. Suppose you are supposed to implement these two expressions. Can you do it in CMOS logic style? Can you quickly do it in CMOS logic style? So AX or BX or C, okay, and carry is equal to AB plus BC plus C in A, okay. So do you remember the CMOS logic style? I think we have done so many assignments last semester. Okay, I think most of you would remember. Am I right? Do you remember? Can you
Yes, sir.
can you quickly come up with the CMOS implementation? I'll give you 5 minutes. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
come? Yeah. Can you quickly come up with the CMOS implementation? And then from that implementation, because this is a low power course, we'll reduce the number of transistors. The number of transistors we reduce, if we reduce, the switching reduces, and the switching reduces, the power consumption also reduces. Okay, so that is the aim of today's lecture. So first we'll come up with the CMOS implementation, check the number of transistors. Okay, from there we'll try and reduce the number of transistors. Okay, we'll see all the 28 transistor, 20 transistor, 16 transistor, okay, 12 transistor, all those. Okay, we'll go down in the next 1.5 hour. We'll see the full spectrum. Okay, so address is very easy. So uh, even the carry save address, there are so many types of address. We'll see after we go in detail about the transistor level implementations of this full adder. Then we will go to different types of adders. Okay, we'll go to different types of adders. Okay, so can you quickly come up with the CMOS implementations of that particular thing, and you can share your screen to me or take a picture and send it to Telegram. Okay. So take
Sir,
5
for both
bits.
sum and carry, sir.
Both sum and carry. Yes, a full adder means it should have both the outputs, right? Sum and carry. If you have only one output, you cannot call it a full adder. It needs to have both sum and carry. Yeah. So you need to implement both the expressions for sum and carry. Okay. Once you are done with your implementation, you tell me how many transistors you used. Okay. So even though if you are using I think last time we assumed an inverter directly, so we used to assume A bar, B bar are directly present, but you need to calculate transistors for those two. Okay. So in order to generate A bar, you need two transistors. In order to generate B bar, you need two transistors, etc. Okay, so that is the idea. So after you do that, I'll give you a small hint to reduce the number of transistors. We'll be doing some Boolean manipulations to this. I'll do some Boolean manipulation to this, and I'll give you a different set of expressions. Then you come up with CMOS implementation again. Then we'll count the number of transistors and we'll see if there is a reduction or not. Okay. So this is sum, this is carry. So the expression for XOR, I think you remember. What is A XOR B? Is nothing but A bar B plus AB bar. Okay. You need to remember this. I think in last course we have done from basic gates, so you should remember this. Okay, Kusmita has sent me some pictures. Let me see. Okay, so what is this? What is the idea behind this? Yeah, you have drawn an OR gate. See, there is a difference between OR operation and
Um,
right. This carry is fine.
okay,
Carry is
sir.
fine, and but this is wrong, kada. This is OR operation.
Okay,
So
okay, I'll do it for next.
so uh, okay. So this is a common mistake. So you should pronounce this A or B, not A plus B. You should pronounce this as A or B. In Boolean algebra, that confusion is there. Okay, you should pronounce this as A or B, not A plus B. Okay, if it is actually A plus B, then if you are pronouncing it as A plus B, then you are doing the binary addition. Okay, but if you are pronouncing it as A or B, you are doing the OR operation. Okay, so please be mindful. Yeah. Your carry is fine. Carry is fine, Andy. B plus BC plus CA is fine. Totally fine. Check out for sum చాలా పెద్ద నెట్వర్క్ వస్తుంది. So open this up. Open this up. AXR, BXR, C. Open up చేయాలి. Okay. So what is AXR B? A bar B plus AB bar XOR C. Okay. So that is nothing but A bar B plus AB bar into Cin bar plus A bar B plus AB bar whole bar into Cin. Okay, so that is nothing but A bar B Cin plus A B bar Cin bar. What is A bar B plus AB bar whole bar? You will find that it is AB plus A bar B bar. This is nothing but XNOR. We already know that. Okay, this is nothing but A bar B Cin plus A B bar Cin bar plus A B Cin plus A bar B bar Cin. Okay, so this is your expression. This is your expression for sum. Okay, now implement this expression. This is basically these minterms 1, 2, 4 and 7. Okay, so this is minterm 1. A B, sorry, this is Cin bar. This is Cin bar. This is minterm 1, 2, 4, 7. Sigma of 1, 2, 4, 7. Are you able to do that CMOS implementation of full adder? So carry is fine. Kusmita already gave. I want the sum implementation. And I want you to count the number of transistors. I want you to count the number of transistors.
Sir, we have to add inverters also, no, sir?
So you see you have a bar here. So how do you generate a bar? A ki inverter betti a bar. So those two transistors also you are supposed to count. So
Okay,
every
sir.
transistor matters kada. Power
Yes.
consumption perspective kada manadi. Okay, Kusmita gave another thing.
Sir, I sent.
So what was the logic here? So what was the expression that you were
Sir, you gave that expression right? All the one, three.
this one?
Sir, for 1, 2, 4, and 7, sir.
1 2 4 7.
I didn't
So
take it according to the order, I guess.
okay. Okay, I didn't understand. Any other answer? అంటే మీరు యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇంప్లిమెంట్ దిస్ వన్ అండి.
Yes, sir.
యా
Sir, I'll write the names beside the transistors and send like A, B, C, and bar.
ఓకే రాయండి మళ్ళీ పంపించండి. సెండ్ మీ అగైన్. యా ఎనీ అదర్ ఆన్సర్స్? పూజ మీకు ఏమైనా వచ్చిందండి? Carry is fine. Most of you did it. Would have done it rather. Yes. So how do we do that? Okay. So go by the expression. What is stopping you from So the expression is a bar b bar c in plus a bar b c in bar plus a b bar c in bar plus ABC. Okay, so from this expression get the CMOS implementation. Okay, so I am drawing the NMOS part. So this is A bar, B bar, C in. So this is A bar, this is B bar, this is C in. So the next one is A bar, B, C in bar. A bar, B, C in bar. So the next one is A, B bar, C in bar. A, B bar, C in bar. And the next one is ABC. So I have drawn the NMOS part, you come up with the PMOS portion and then count the number of transistors. So over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you will have 12 PMOS, 12 NMOS. Okay. So plus 2 transistors for generating A bar, plus 2 transistors to generate B bar, and 2 transistors to generate C in bar. Okay, so this is total 24 plus 6, which is 30 transistors. Okay, right. PMOS part, yeah, correct, yeah, right, yeah. No, now you got the hint. Yeah, okay, correct. Yeah, this is. So how many transistors do you have? So just to generate this sum, how many transistors? 30 transistors. So to generate sum, we had 30 transistors. Now how many transistors do we have for carry? Let us go to your solution. So carry ikkade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6, 12. Okay, 6 plus 6, 12. So total how many transistors in order to generate this? Which is 42 transistors. Okay, which is a very high number. Very high number, and we need to reduce this. Okay, because the power consumption needs to be low. Okay, if we reduce the count of transistors, then we can successfully reduce its power consumption too. Okay, the full adder's power consumption. So that is the goal that we have started out with. Reduce the number of transistors to reduce the power. Okay, right. So I'll give you another small hint or another type of implementation of full adder. So one moment, give me one moment. Okay. So now what I do is I manipulate the Boolean expressions. Okay. So I manipulate the Boolean expression. So C out is, instead of AB plus BC plus CA, okay, what I'll do is AB plus I'll take C in common into A plus B. So this will be the expression I'll be taking now. And sum is nothing but, okay, if you do enough Boolean algebra, you will find you can write sum in terms of carry. So this is ABC plus C out complement into A plus B plus C. Okay, so if you are curious, you can open this up. What is C out? C out is AB plus BC plus CA. C out complement is AB plus BC plus CA whole complement, and open this braces up. You will find that you will end up at the same expression, the sum expression. Okay, if you are curious. Okay, or if you think that is okay, that is apparent, you need not check, but try to implement these two expressions. Try to implement Cout with this expression using CMOS, and and we have now here expressed sum as a function of Cout here. Okay, we have expressed sum as a function of Cout. So try to implement the CMOS implementations of these two. Okay, and let us see how many transistors we have. Okay. Did you get the idea? Now we have manipulated the Boolean expression. Okay. So carry I have manipulated. I taken C in common. Okay. And sum also I express sum as terms of this carry out. Okay. I express sum as a function of Cout. So this is C in carry in. Okay. So can you get the CMOS implementations of those two? So let me draw carry first. Carry is AB plus C into A plus B. So this is AB. This is C into A plus B. This is AB. This is C in. This is A. This is B. Okay. So PMOS part. This is A. This is B. Plus is nothing but series connection. C in into A plus B. Plus, okay, what did I miss here? Yeah, so this is Cout. So did you get that for carry? Now go with sum. Go with sum now. And count the number of transistors and tell me. Do a qualitative analysis and quantitative rather, and tell me the number of transistors. So for carry we need 10 transistors. So 5 here and 5 PMOS, 5 NMOS. So this is 10T, 10 transistors. So tell me how many transistors are required to implement sum. Okay. See, remember we get Cout bar here. This will be Cout bar. Remember, we always get complementary outputs in CMOS. So if you want Cout, again we need to add an inverter here to give the final Cout. Okay, but this Cout bar can be used to generate sum. Okay, this Cout bar can be used to generate sum. So do you have any outputs? Anyone with diagrams? Anyone have the outputs? Are you getting?
Yes, sir. I'm sending it.
Okay. It is same continuation of CMOS thing. I think it's been a while, 3-4 months, but I think this is easy. You should be able to do it.
Sir, I sent.
See, this is Cout bar.
Yes, sir.
That is Cout bar. This is also
See in. Um,
Cout bar.
yes. Sir.
This is also Cout bar. Ante kada.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Cout bar is what I have drawn. So this is Cout bar, isn't it? అవునా కదా? Whole complement లేదు కాబట్టి our expression, this doesn't have a whole complement, so this is nothing but Cout bar. What we have implemented is Cout bar. So count the number of transistors now. Yeah, count the number of transistors in your sum implementation. So how many here at that PMOS? 7 plus 7, 14. Okay. So here we have how many? So in the carry portion, so let me write, to generate Cout complement, we needed 10 transistors. Okay, to generate sum complement, we needed 14 transistors. Okay, and one more thing, Andy. See, this is sum complement, isn't it? Do you agree with me that this is sum complement?
Yes, sir.
So this is not sum, rather sum complement. Okay,
Okay.
so in this way we got Cout bar and sum bar, but we need 2 transistors over here again to generate Cout, one inverter, again 2 more transistors to generate sum from sum bar, so 2 transistors. So how many total, how many transistors? So total the number of transistors is 28. Very good. So Pooja also gave some. See, ఇది Cout bar అండి. This Cout bar, and Cout bar directly goes here. Here, this is also Cout bar, and this is sum. This is sum, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
అర్థమైందా మీకు?
అర్థమైంది.
Sum is ABC plus Cout bar into A plus B plus Cin. Okay, so first you draw the Cout network. Okay, ఈ నెట్వర్క్, దెన్ దాని నుంచి ఇన్పుట్స్గా సమ్కి వెళ్తుంది. ఓకే, See, sum is a function of C out. Sum is a function of C out. అర్థమైందా? సో టోటల్ హౌ మెనీ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్స్ నౌ? సో ఇంతకు ముందు ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి మనకి? 42, విచ్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ హై. సో హౌ మెనీ నౌ? 28. హౌ మెనీ తగ్గించగలిగాము? 42 మైనస్ 28 ఎంత అవుతుంది? 14. సో 14 ట్రాన్సిస్టర్స్ తక్కువ చేయగలిగాం విత్ క్లెవర్ మ్యానిపులేషన్ ఆఫ్ బూలియన్ ఆల్జిబ్రా. సో బూలియన్ ఆల్జిబ్రా మ్యానిపులేషన్స్తో వీ కుడ్ రెడ్యూస్ 14 అప్ టు 14 ట్రాన్సిస్టర్స్. ఓకే, సో do you agree with me that everything is going fine? Okay, so but adder inka, so it is a very very extensively used unit anamata adder anedi. So we need to reduce
Sir, I have
Yeah.
a time.
one
Sir,
second, one second. Yeah, చెప్పండి.
Sir, we came to the reduced expression of sum, right? Adi can you explain that a little in detail, sir?
Sure. Okay, this is a simple boolean. Okay, I can do it in detail. Okay, right. So glad that you asked. Okay, I'll use a different color. Okay, so C out expression is AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, you agree with that, right? Okay, so sum ni how did I write? I wrote sum as ABC plus C out bar into A plus B plus C. AB plus C. Okay, am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine, Andy. Okay, right. Now, what is C out bar? What is C out bar? Right? Do you agree with that? De Morgan's law use cheste, what will this become? Do you agree with that? De Morgan's law use chesanu. A plus B plus X plus Y whole complement is X complement dot Y complement. Okay, you can use it for n terms. Okay, ikkada X plus Y plus Z whole complement undi, which will be X bar dot Y bar dot Z bar. Okay, X, Y, Z. Okay, you use De Morgan's law again. What is X dot Y whole complement? X complement
X bar
plus
plus Y bar.
so this will become A bar plus B bar into B bar plus C bar into, I shouldn't be saying into, you know, it is an AND operation again, but then yeah. So now you open this up. ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ? A bar B bar plus B bar into B bar B bar plus A bar C bar plus B bar C bar. So simple algebra, I multiplied these two. Okay, C bar plus A bar. Okay, right, now multiply these two. What do I get? A bar B bar C bar plus B bar C bar plus A bar C bar into C bar is A bar C bar. Okay, plus B bar C bar into C bar is B bar C bar. Okay, plus మళ్ళీ A bar తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తాం. A bar into A bar B bar is A bar B bar. Okay, plus A bar into B bar is A bar B bar. And again, we need not write it twice. X plus X is equal to X in Boolean algebra. Okay, plus A bar into this term, A bar C bar is A bar C bar. Okay, plus A bar into B bar C bar is A bar B bar C bar. Okay, so ఇందులో repetitions అన్ని we can remove them off. This is repeating twice. Okay, a bar c bar is repeating twice. Okay, oka dan lepechu. Why? You know, a plus a is equal to a. It is not equal to 2a in Boolean algebra. I'll commit suicide if you say a plus a is equal to 2a in Boolean algebra. No. Okay, right. So b bar c bar 2 times ఉంది, దీన్ని ఒకసారి రాయొచ్చు. a bar b bar twice ఉంది, దీన్ని కూడా ఒకసారి రాయొచ్చు. So overall this will be reduced to what? A bar b bar c bar plus b bar c bar plus a bar c bar. అంతేనా? Is that fine? 3 terms ఉన్నాయి. Is that fine totally? Do you agree with me till now?
Sir? Okay, sir.
Any mistake? If I did any mistake, I won't get the answer. Let us see. Anyways,
Sir,
like
we're not. Sir, a bar b bar is not taken, sir.
Sorry. A bar b bar, of course, it has to be taken. Okay. Right. Thank you. Okay. This fourth term I missed, as you rightly pointed out, and I'll submit this C out bar here. Okay. So what is sum? Sum is equal to ABC plus what is C out bar is A bar B bar C bar plus B bar C bar plus A bar C bar plus A bar B bar. Okay, into A plus B plus C. Okay, this might scare you a bit, but it is simple only. Boolean algebra, nothing else. ABC plus now A to multiply చేయండి. A into A bar becomes 0. So 0 లేచిపోయింది. So A into B bar C bar, good, this will stay, plus A into A bar ఉంది 0 లేచిపోయింది. A into A bar ఉంది 0 లేచిపోయింది. Now B తో మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. B ఉంది, ఇక్కడ B bar ఉంది, ఇది లేచిపోయింది. ఓకే, B ఉంది, B bar ఉంది, లేచిపోయింది 0. B ఉంది, there is nothing over here. So A bar B C bar. ఓకే, సో B ఉంది, B bar ఉంది, ఇది 0. ఓకే, సో నౌ సితో మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. సి ఉంది, సి బార్ ఉంది, దిస్ ఇస్ గాన్. సి ఉంది, సి బార్ ఉంది, దిస్ ఇస్ గాన్. సి ఉంది, సి బార్ ఉంది, దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో గాన్. ఓకే, సి ఉంది, హియర్ దెర్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ స్టాపింగ్ హియర్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఏ బార్ బి బార్ సి. ఓకే, నౌ you write everything that is remaining. This is ABC plus A B bar C bar plus A bar B C bar plus A bar B bar C. See, this is min term 7, this is min term 4, ఇది 0 1 0 అంటే min term 2, ఇది 0 0 1 అంటే min term 1, which is sigma 1247, right? ఈ సమ్ సిగ్మా 1247 అదే వచ్చిందా మనకి సమ్?
Yes, sir.
Sigma 1247. Yeah. Are you convinced now that it is the same? Right? Convinced?
Yes.
Danny? Yes.
Yes.
The math is checking out kada. Algebra is checking out.
Sir.
చెప్పండి.
Sir, but some A, B, C, how did we get that, sir?
This one. No. What we are trying to do is we want to write sum as a function of carry out and ABC. So that is what we tried to do here. Okay. So ఈ సర్క్యూట్ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, సో ఫస్ట్ సిఅవుట్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసేస్తారు ఇక్కడ. సో సిమాస్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ఆఫ్ సిఅవుట్ వచ్చేస్తుంది మీకు, అవునా? సో దీన్ని రీయూజ్ చేసి సమ్ తెప్పించాలి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఎంటైర్ ఐడియా. అండర్స్టూడ్?
ఓకే సార్.
ఇది అంటే దిస్ విల్ కమ్ అవుట్ అగైన్ యాజ్, నౌ డూ యూ అగ్రీ దట్ దిస్ ఈస్ సమ్? ఇక్కడ సిఅవుట్ బార్ పెట్టినా డూ యూ అగ్రీ దట్ సమ్ మ్యాథ్ ఈస్ చెకింగ్ అవుట్ సమ్? ఫైనల్లీ అదే వచ్చింది కదా, 1247 వచ్చింది కదా.
Yes, sir.
So this type of arrangement, what happens is it will give you much lesser number of transistors. How many did we have? 28 transistors, which is 14 transistors reduction. when compared to the pure CMOS implementation without any Boolean manipulation. Here we have done a simple Boolean manipulation which resulted in lesser number of transistors. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Is any other doubt? Any other doubt? Okay, right. Shall we proceed? Shall we? So our endeavor today is to reduce the number of transistors. So shall we proceed? So one of you can tell me, how do we reduce the number of transistors? So we are always catching hold of the CMOS logic style. Is there any other logic style which will result in lesser number of transistors? Is there any other logic style that we have learnt in the last semester that has lesser number of transistors when compared to CMOS logic style? Yeah. Simple
Transmission
question.
gate.
Yes, very good. Transmission gate. And any other logic style that we studied?
PTL.
PTL. PTL is nothing but pass transistor logic style. Yes, good. So, but what is the disadvantage with PTL? As Pooja rightly said, pass transistor logic style. But what is the disadvantage with pass transistor logic style? One significant disadvantage is because we use NMOS transistors only, and we know that NMOS passes only a strong 0, but it gives a weak 1. Okay, and your logic levels in your pass transistor logic style are not proper. Okay, you'll get a strong 0 that is very near to 0, but you don't get VDD. In fact, you get VDD minus VTH. Okay, I think you guys remember. But transmission gate logic style doesn't have that problem. Okay, you can have uh, any type of or you can have both strong 0 and strong 1 in transmission gate logic style. We have both strong 0 and strong 1. Okay, right. So before I proceed, let me write the sum and C out expressions. So what is sum? Sigma 1 2 4 7. What is C out? C out in terms of sigma is what? C out in terms of sigma is 3 5 6
Sir,
7.
3567.
Yes, yes, thank you. So C out is 3 5 6 7. So we know that the sum expression is A XOR B XOR C. Okay, see, I'm not putting C in, but be mindful of the carry in and carry out. Okay, so that is a bad habit, but always you have to know that it is C in, not C out. Okay, right. So let me now express it as sum of minterms. What is minterm 3011? Okay, so the expression would be A bar BC plus minterm 5 is 101. So the expression would be A B bar C plus minterm 6 is 110. So the expression would be ABC bar plus minterm 7 is 111, which is nothing but ABC. Okay, so let me do some manipulation over here. Okay, so I'll write this as A bar B C bar. Okay, sorry. Let me take C bar common here. So if I take C bar common, what do I have? A bar B plus AB. Okay, in these two terms I have taken I can actually take BC bar common anyways. I can actually take BC bar common anyways, so we'll do it as a next step. So I think this is not working out. Let me see another way with which I can write C out. A out is A, B, A, X or B, seen. So seen has to be taken common. Okay. So AB bar plus AB AC.
Sir, we can take BC
Sorry, this
bar
is wrong. This is wrong, right? 0, 1, 1 should be A bar BC.
ABC.
Okay, so this is wrong. So let me erase this. Let me write this again. Okay. So this is A bar BC. Did I write this correct? A B bar C. This is ABC bar. This is ABC. Good. Okay. Okay. Now let us see. Let us take C common now. So if I take C common, what do I have? A bar B plus AB bar. Okay. So over here, what can be taken common? AB, if it is taken common, I get C plus C bar. Okay, so this is nothing but C into what is A bar B plus AB bar? A XOR B plus AB into what is C plus C bar? C plus C bar is 1. So how can I write carry out? Carry out can also be written as AB plus C into A XOR B. Okay, AB plus C into A XOR B, and sum is equal to A XOR B XOR C. Okay, so let me draw a gate level diagram for this. Let me draw gate level diagram. So this is AB and this is AX or B. Okay, and what is this? What is this circuit? Tell me. What is this circuit? What is this circuit? Come on, tell me. We have seen
Sir,
it.
half
It is a half adder. Excellent. Okay, it is a half adder. Now, okay, I'll take another half adder. What is sum? Sum is nothing but AX or BX or Cin. So I'll take another XOR gate. Okay, now the second input is Cin. Okay, the second input is Cin. So this will be nothing but A XOR B XOR Cin. I know that carry out is AB plus Cin into A XOR B. Okay, so this is A XOR B. I need to AND it with Cin. Okay, so this is Cin. Okay, so but I need to OR it with AB. Okay, so Cin into A XOR B is what I am getting here. Cin into A XOR B. It needs to be ORed with AB. Cin into A XOR B needs to be ORed with AB. This is AB over here. So which is nothing but if I put an OR gate over here, what do I have? I have C out. Again, what is this again? What is this again? Come on. So if this
So
is a
that's
half
also
adder, yeah. If this is a half adder, this is also another half adder, right? Okay. So see, we have expressed a full adder in terms of two half adders and one extra OR gate, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it the physical meaning of it? This is one half adder. This is the second half adder, and one extra OR gate. If you have, we can implement a full adder. Do you follow me? If I take the Boolean expression in this fashion, sum is AX or BX or Cin, carry out is AB plus Cin into AX or B. And if I draw the gate level diagrams, okay, I got a diagram like this. From the diagram, my conclusion, the conclusion that I have drawn is a full adder can be implemented with the help of two half adders and one extra OR gate. Yes? Do you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Is that fine? Or do you feel any, do you think anything else needs to be, or is my argument cogent, or do you see any gaps in the argument? Can I put it in that fashion?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine. Right. So this is a very important interview question. Also, most of the times you will face this. How do you come up with a full adder in terms of two half adders? Okay, that is a important interview question too. Okay, so it's good. It is better you understand. Okay, right. Now I'll take these two expressions. Okay, sorry. I'll take these two expressions. So sum is equal to ax or bx or c. So carry is equal to a and b. It is ORed with c into ax or b. Okay, right. Now what will I do? I'll try to implement this adder using transmission gate logic style. I will try to implement this adder using transmission gate logic style. Okay. Yes. Do you want to try? Do you want to give it a try? Do you remember transmission gate logic style? Do you want
Yes,
to?
sir.
So please give it a try using transmission gate logic style. So take 5 minutes. After that, I'll explain it anyway. Okay. So yeah, pay attention. Yeah, please pay attention. I'll draw this. Okay, in view of time. In view of time. Okay. Anyways, you can practice it later as well. Okay, right. So let me write AX or B first. Okay, we know that transmission gate logic style, it is something like this. These two gates should be complements of each other. Okay, if I take this as A, okay, this PMOS should be A bar. Okay, and this has to be B bar. So you'll get A B bar from these two. Okay, and from the transmission gate below, okay, we know that pass transistor and transmission, they are similar. You have one transistor above, one transistor below. Okay, in pass transistor logic style, here one transmission gate above, one transmission gate below. Okay, so let this be NMOS. Okay, so let this be NMOS, and this NMOS should get complement of whatever this NMOS is getting. Okay, so this NMOS is getting A, so this NMOS should be getting A bar. Okay, so this PMOS should of course be A. This PMOS would be A. Okay, and so this has to be, so if this is A bar, this has to be, so here what do we have? A B bar from the top transmission gate plus A bar B. Okay, so this is XOR. So this is one XOR is done. So but I need, if I have to generate B bar, okay, I need an inverter over here. If I have to generate A bar, I need another inverter over here. So yeah, so this A bar means, so this connection is there. So you have to, you know better than me. So this means these connections are there. Okay, right. So now what I'll do, I'll put one more inverter here. I'll put one more inverter here. So what do I get? So this is nothing but A XOR B. Okay, so here I'll be getting A XOR B whole complement. Here I'll be getting A XOR B whole complement. Okay, now, okay, in my sum I am done with A XOR B. Now I am XORing it with C. Okay, so I am XORing it with C now. Okay, so let me take another transmission gate here. Okay, so PMOS and NMOS. Okay, so I'll let this be A XOR B. If the top transmission gate is okay, the NMOS is getting A XOR B, this has to get A XOR B whole complement. Okay, right? So this means A XOR B. Okay, so I'll give the explanation here. A XOR B XOR C is nothing but, okay, A XOR B into C in bar plus C into A XOR B whole bar. Okay, A bar B plus A B bar again. Okay, so if you want, so this top one should be implementing A XOR B into C in bar. So I'll take C in here. So I'll give it here. So C in bar. So A XOR B into C in. So below I need another transmission gate. Okay, below I need another transmission gate. The below transmission gate should be implementing Cin into A XOR B whole bar. Okay, so this is getting, this NMOS is getting A XOR B whole bar. So this should be Cin. Okay, so these two, add these two up, that is or not add. So this will give me sum. Okay, this will give me sum. Okay, so now I need carry out. So carry out is nothing but AB plus C into A XOR B. Okay, right. Okay, now I'll do small manipulation here. See, okay, so carry is equal to AB plus C into A XOR B. Okay, so I'll do small manipulation. See, okay, so I'll make this A XOR B. Okay, I'll make this Cin. Okay, the PMOS should be A XOR B whole complement. See, we are generating A XOR B whole complement from this inverter over here. Okay, right. So the top transmission gate, okay, is generating this one. So the top transmission gate is generating this expression already. So with the bottom transmission gate, I'll be generating AB. So with the bottom transmission gate, I'll be generating AB. So let us see. So the bottom transmission gate, again, in transmission gate logic style, top and bottom should be getting complementary signals. So that is the rule, right? In top and bottom should be getting, the gate should be getting complementary signals. Okay. So if NMOS of the top transmission gate is AX or B, this has to be AX nor B. And if PMOS is AX or B whole complement, here it is AX or B whole complement again here. Okay. So I'll give A here. Okay. And Right. Now, see, this is A XOR B into Cin. Okay, this is A XOR B into Cin. And what about this? A XOR B whole complement into A. A XOR B whole complement into A. What is A XOR B whole complement? A XOR B, which is nothing but AB plus A bar B bar into A. AB plus A bar B bar into A is nothing but AB plus A into A bar is 0. So which is AB. So this bottom transmission gate, isn't it giving me AB? And we know that if this connection is put in this fashion here, I'll get a OR operation over here. So what am I finally getting? A XOR B into Cin plus AB. Yes? Do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah. Now count the number of transistors. So A, B, Cin all used inverters. So 6 inverters. Okay. So sorry, 6 transistors for inverters. So for inverters of A, B, C, and we also have an inverter for this to obtain A XOR B whole complement. So total 4 inverters we used. So 8 transistors are gone. Plus now let us count these 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 2 transmission gates plus 4 transistors. Okay. So how many transmission gates are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 transmission gates. 2 into 2, 4 transistors. Okay. Okay. Again. So how many transistors are these 2 transmission gates? 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay. So total how many transistors? 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 transistors. Are you getting the picture or is it going above your heads? So do you agree that this 20 transistor is less compared to your 28 transistor? Do you agree that?
Yes, sir.
So is that fine? Is my argument fine? Or so did we successfully reduce the number of transistors? Yes. No.
Yes, sir.
So this is the 20 transistor this thing. So if you get it in your exams, so this is what you should be writing. Write a 20 transistor full adder cell means using transmission gate. Okay, so this thing. Is that fine or you have doubt anywhere?
Sir, can you explain it from starting, sir?
Okay. ఎగ్జామ్ అంటే అప్పుడు ఎలర్ట్ అవుతాం అవునా అంజన్?
సార్ పవర్ కట్ వచ్చింది సార్ అందుకనే మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయ్యాను.
Right, no problem. I can do it n number of times. Okay, see sum, what is the expression for sum? What is the expression for carry? Yes.
AB plus
Yes.
C into A XOR B.
A XOR B. Okay, do you remember your transmission gate logic style or do you want me to explain it in brief? Do you remember your transmission gate logic style?
We remember, sir.
Okay, or if you want me to explain, I can do that also. Basically, the structure is like this. There will be one transmission gate here, one transmission gate here. Okay, similar to your pass transistor. So this gate is A, this gate should be A complement. Okay, the same structure, but instead of pass transistor over here, we replace it with transmission gate. That is the only thing. Okay, and what is transmission gate? This is an arrangement of NMOS and PMOS in this particular fashion. Okay, with gates being opposite. Okay, if this is A and this is A bar. Okay, right. So the bottom transistor now, like what I said here, the bottom transmission gate should be getting complement of whatever top transistor is getting. Here top transistor NMOS is getting A, so bottom transmission gate NMOS transistor should get A bar. See, this is already A bar here, and okay, So this and these two should be complements of each other, again PMOS and NMOS. So if this is A bar, this becomes A. Okay, and we know that we always AND it with NMOS gate into this particular signal. So if this is A, this has to be B bar, and if this is A bar, this has to be B. Why? Because we want the final expression to be AB bar plus A bar B, isn't it? Yes, no? Of course, in order to generate A bar, we used an inverter. In order to generate B bar, we used another inverter. So this is B bar, this is A bar. So wherever you have A bar, this connection, you know, that connection should be there. Else it doesn't make sense. Okay? So do you agree that this is AB bar plus A bar B? That it is nothing but AX or B. Okay? So I'll take one more inverter. Okay, what will this become? AX or B whole complement, isn't it? Okay, AX or B whole complement. Now let me finish the sum part. Sum is nothing but AX or B, X or C. I'll follow the same procedure now. I'll follow the same procedure. Okay. So this is NMOS, top is NMOS. Now here I'll be taking AX or B. If I take AX or B, the PMOS should be getting AX or B whole complement. That is why I use the inverter here, so that you can make the connection here. Now sum is nothing but, okay, Cin bar into AX or B plus Cin into AX or B whole complement. Yes, AX or B X or C. Okay, AB bar plus A bar B. A B bar plus A bar B, or X Y bar plus X bar Y. Okay, here X happens to be AX or B. That's it. So now this top transmission gate has to implement AX or B into Cin. So I'll take Cin, invert it, give it here. Okay, so AX or B into Cin bar. So this thing is done. Top transmission gate is taking care of this expression. So the bottom transmission gate should take care of this expression now. Okay, top transmission gate and bottom transmission gate should get complementary signals. Okay, so this NMOS is getting AX or B, so this NMOS should get AX or B whole complement. That is the rule in transmission gate logic style. And these two within the transmission gate, PMOS and NMOS should be complements. So if this is AX or B whole complement, this has to be AX or B. Okay, so this bottom transmission gate has to implement AX or B whole complement into Cin. So this is AX or B whole complement. Now if I put Cin over here, so this bottom transmission gate is now generating AX or B whole complement into Cin. So now I join these two together. What do I get? AX or B XOR C, isn't it? Yes, do you agree with me? Anjan Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? Till now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now we have carry. What is the expression for carry? AB plus Cin into AX or B. So here to reduce the transistor count, okay, what I do is using the top transmission gate, I'll generate this expression, and using the bottom transmission gate, I'll generate this expression. But I won't anywhere, okay, go beyond the rules. The rules state that the top transmission gate and the bottom transmission gate should get complementary signals. While following the rules itself, I'll try to implement this. Okay, so follow carefully. So top transmission gate I am using to generate this particular expression. Okay, so I'll take the top transmission gate. Okay, NMOS and PMOS, NMOS here, PMOS here. So I'll put AX or B here. If this is AX or B, this has to be AX or B whole complement. Okay, so if you want the top transmission gate to implement Cin into AX or B, what should come over here in this question mark? It has to be Cin. Okay, so this is now generating AX or B into Cin. But see, your transmission gate logic style always says top transmission gate and bottom transmission gate also should be there. with complementary signals. If this is A and this is A bar, so I'll put another transmission gate over here. Okay, another transmission gate over here. Okay, so since the top transmission gate NMOS is getting AX or B, bottom one should be getting AX or B whole complement. So I'll connect AX or B whole complement here. Okay, but what do I intend to implement? This becomes AX or B. So I'll connect this here. This is AX or B whole complement. Okay, so if I multiply by AX or B whole complement with A, what do I get? So AX or B whole complement is AB plus A bar B bar. Now if I multiply this with A, we AND these two, right? I shouldn't be using multiply. So this is nothing but AB plus A bar into A becomes 0. So this is nothing but AB. Okay. And if I do this connection, we know that OR operation happens, which is nothing but AB plus, okay, AX or B into Cin. Okay, which is nothing but, what is this expression? AB plus AX or B into Cin, which is nothing but C out or carry out. Okay, so if you count the number of transistors now, okay, total how many inverters did we use? We used one inverter for A, one inverter for B, one inverter for Cin, and one inverter to generate AX or B whole complement. So total 4 inverters we have used. So 4 inverters is how many transistors? 4 inverters is how many transistors? Yeah, 4 inverters is how many transistors? Are you
8.
there? 8 transistors, yes. I think you remember what an inverter is. Okay, so count the other transistors. So how many in this segment? How many in this segment? How many while you are generating X or B? How many transistors do you see here?
4, sir.
4.
6, 4.
4. Yeah. How many in this segment again? How many in this segment? Inverters we have already counted.
4,
Yeah.
sir.
4. Very good. How many here? How many here?
4.
4. Okay. So total how many transistors? So 20 transistors. So your previous CMOS style was taking up how many transistors? 28 transistors. So if you go to other logic styles, that is transmission gate logic style, you can in fact get it in terms of 20 transistors. Okay, so less number of transistors, lower the power. Okay, right. So we will reduce it further. We will see a variation where we can go down up to 16 transistors. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so before understanding this 16 transistor variant, okay, before understanding this 16 transistor variant, I need to introduce one topic. Okay, see, what is this called? So what is this called? We have seen it previously. What do you call this arrangement? What do you call this arrangement?
Transmission gate.
Transmission gate. Yes, this is transmission gate. Correct. So I'll introduce another new jargon here. Okay, which is called transmission function. Which is called transmission function. Okay, it looks something like this. Okay, so this is where we take the output, and these are the 3 positions where we give the input. Okay, this is the transmission function. Okay, can anybody tell me the output in terms of A, B, and C? Yes, no? Yeah, no problem. Okay, so the simplest way is to do the truth table analysis. Okay, I'll tell you, I'll make you do, don't worry. So this is F 000 001 010 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. Okay, right. So in the first case, so when b is 0, when b is 0, is pmos on or nmos on? Yeah, this you should answer. So when
P
the
sir.
gate PMOS is on, okay, so this is cut off. Okay, so now PMOS passes a strong 1 but a weak 0. PMOS passes strong 1, weak 0. We know that. Okay, so it is now passing 0, but this is cut off totally because B is 0, NMOS is cut off, PMOS is on, but PMOS is passing a weak 0. Okay, anyways, like with past transistor logic style. Okay, like with PTL, I take some what do you say, I am okay with having weak 0 and weak 1. I am okay with having weak 0 and weak 1. Okay, right. So again here B is 0, what will output be? When B is 0, which one of these two is on? Yeah, tell me. When B is 0, is PMOS on or NMOS on?
Sir, and
Yeah. Student, when logic level
NMOS, sir.
when logic level is 1 at NMOS, it is switched on. Okay, when logic level is 0 at NMOS, it is off. Okay, when logic level is 0 at the gate of PMOS, it is on. Okay, similarly when the logic level at gate of PMOS is 1, it is off. Okay, I thought we are well beyond this. Okay, yeah, now tell me, when B is 0, which one of these two is on? Is PMOS on or NMOS on?
PMOS.
PMOS is on. Okay, so PMOS, it passes A. A happens to be 0, isn't it? A happens to be 0. It gives out a weak 0 here. Okay, fine. Anyways, we won't get a perfect strong 0, but a weak 0. Nevertheless, it is a 0. Okay, right. Now tell me, in this case, 0 1 0, when B is 1, is PMOS on or NMOS on?
NMOS.
PMOS.
NMOS is on. Okay, now NMOS passes a strong 0. Okay, so this should pass C over here. What is C? 0. So this is the best case. Okay, right. Now in this case, 0 1 1, 0 1 1, B is 1. PMOS on or NMOS on?
NMOS.
NMOS is 1. NMOS should pass. Now what is C? C is
1.
1. So do you get a strong 1 or a weak 1? NMOS passes a weak
Strong
1.
0.
Strong
Weak
0
1.
but a weak 1. Okay, it is 1 but it is a weak 1 anyways. Okay, we are okay with it. We are okay with it. Even with weak 0 and weak 1s. Now B is 0. Now tell me. B is 0. PMOS is on. Whatever is at A will come at output. Okay. So what is at A here? 1. 1. PMOS passes strong 1. So no problem. Again in this case also B is 0. PMOS is on. So whatever is at A comes at the outputs. Okay. Now B is 1. NMOS is on. So whatever is at C comes at the output. Okay, so B is 1, NMOS is on, whatever is at C comes at the output. Fine? Do you agree? So is this fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is F? F is sigma 3 4 5 7. Isn't it? Or what? 3 4 5 7. Okay. Sorry for that. When did you lose me? When did you guys lose me? What were we doing before?
Sir, the output expression.
K-map?
No, sir, only the output expression you
Here.
studied.
Here, this one?
Sir, we're not able to see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. Yeah. Now, okay. Did I do the K-map? I didn't realize I was going on talking.
No, sir, we stopped at the expression sigma of 3, 4, 5.
Okay. This sigma 345, I converted into K-map. I derived the expression. Okay. So you will see that sigma of 3, 4, 5, 7. So 3, 4, 5, 7. So I group these two, 3, 7. I group 4, 5. So if I write the expression, what do I get? I get AB bar plus BC. So this is A, B bar. This is 1, 1. So BC. So is the expression fine? Is the expression fine with you guys? So this type of arrangement gives you A, B bar plus BC. That is BC plus B complement into source of A. B complement into source of A. Is that fine? Do you agree with that? That type of arrangement is giving me A B bar plus BC. A into B bar plus BC. Now one of you can tell me what is the advantage of this type of circuit? What is the advantage of this type of circuit? Yeah. So what can you foresee here? What can you foresee here? Any answers? So see in the expression you can find B complement, right? In the expression you can find B complement. But did we ever use an inverter in this arrangement to get a B complement? Did we do that?
No, sir.
We haven't used an inverter. Okay, so without using an inverter, I am getting a complement by the inbuilt nature of this circuit. So this circuit is giving me complement of this gate connection, right? So whatever I am giving at the gate, okay, it is somehow generating its complement in the final circuit. Now I can play around with the values of A, B and C and get whatever function I want here, right? Can I do that? Can I do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Right. So that is the advantage of transmission function. Okay. So note this down. What is transmission function? What is transmission function? It is a circuit that looks like this. PMOS and NMOS connected in this fashion. Okay. So this is A, this is B, if this is C, your F is nothing but AB bar plus BC. Okay. Suppose I want uh, an AND operation AB. What will you do? So B is already there. I'll put A here. I'll ground this. Okay. Just manipulate. Okay. And then you get F is equal to AB. Suppose I want A plus B. You can again you can manipulate this transmission function and get whatever functionality you want. Okay. Right. Now, are you ready for the 16 transistor adder? Okay, it won't take more than 10 minutes, but follow my lead. Again, we'll be using the same AX or BX or Cin and AB plus Cin into AX or B. Okay, we'll be using the same. So follow my lead. With the newer understanding of transmission function, we'll proceed with this. So now sum is equal to A XOR B XOR Cin, carry is equal to AB plus Cin into A XOR B. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, look at the screen, please. Please focus here. Am I still there on the call?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think so. Yes. So now, okay, I'll be doing this. Follow carefully. So let this be A bar. Okay. So this is a transmission gate. So this will be A. So I want to generate A bar B from the top transmission gate. So A bar B has been generated. Okay. Right. So that means I used an inverter already here. One inverter has been used. Okay. Two. Okay. Right. So this is A bar. This is A. Right. Now I use a transmission function here. See carefully. I use a transmission function here. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'll make this B. Okay. This is A. This is A bar. What do I get here? What do I get here? So complement of PMOS gate, that is B bar into source of this thing plus this signal into this one, B into A bar. Okay. Now I'll OR these two. Okay. So what do we have here? A bar B plus AB bar plus A bar B, which is nothing but A bar B plus AB bar, okay, which is nothing but A XOR B. Do you agree with me? Yes, do you agree with
Yes.
me? So I am following the same thing. So over here, in order to generate A XOR B, how many transistors did I use here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. In order to generate A XOR B, just A XOR B, using the transmission gate logic style, how many transistors did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2, 6. This is 2, 8. Okay. Now in order to generate A XOR B, how many transistors did I use here? This is 2, this is 2, this is 2. How many? 6. 6. Okay. So did we save 2 transistors here? So did we save 2 transistors here in this XOR?
Yes, sir.
So in this XOR also, can we now save 2 transistors following the same logic? Following the same logic. Okay. So can we save 2 transistors in XOR here? What is happening? XOR, isn't it? Okay. So we need this inverter, but we do not require an inverter for Cin, right? Like the same logic, we needed an inverter for A, but this B inverter was not required. Similarly, for the second XOR, we need an inverter for the A XOR B, but we don't require an inverter for Cin. So basically, the same structure repeats with appropriate signals in the second XOR. So how many transistors do you save there? How many transistors do you save here in this XOR?
Sir, 2.
So yeah, in this transistor, in this arrangement, you save 2. So in this arrangement also, you will be saving 2. Okay. And this is unchanged. The Cout will remain unchanged. The Cout will remain unchanged. Okay. So total, how many transistors did you save? 2 plus 2, 4
4.
transistors. 4 transistors. So what do you get? 16 transistor. Okay. So did you follow? Can you come up with the complete circuit diagram? Can you come up with the complete circuit diagram? Okay, you need this one to generate A XOR B whole complement, Okay, the same arrangement repeats over here, but with appropriate signals. So instead of A bar, you will be having A XOR B whole bar. Instead of B, you will be having C in. Instead of B, you will be having C in. So here also, instead of B, you will be having C in. Instead of A, you will be having A XOR B, or you can directly go for yeah, A XOR B and A XOR B whole complement. Okay, so the same thing repeats over there. So in the first segment, you saved two transistors here. Okay, you did not use an inverter for B. In the second stage, you need not use an inverter for C in. Why? Because transmission function, inherently transmission function generates an inverted complement of a signal without using inverter. Okay, so we made use of transmission function over here to get the complement of the signal instead of inverter again. Okay, so total two transistors saved over here, two transistors saved over here, total four transistors saved complete. Okay, so if this transmission gate equivalent is giving you 20 transistors, so 4 transistors saved, now you get a 16 transistor full adder now in this transmission function. Yes, did you follow? Yes, could you get the overall
Yes.
idea? Can you draw the other portions now? Are you feeling confident, or you think somewhere the argument has holes? Okay, so was this taught 16 transistor, was it taught?
Yes, sir. In the Teams class, it was taught.
Okay, okay, so you understood now, or I don't know the argument given by Ravindran sir. Was a similar argument given?
Sir, that ma'am is teaching, sir.
Okay,
Prasanna.
okay, was a similar argument given for 16 transistor?
I couldn't actually follow, sir.
Okay, fine. At least did you get an overall idea how transistors are reduced using transmission function?
Yes, sir. Now we're clear.
Okay. Anyways, I'll make uh, another lecture, maybe 10-minute lecture using Gmeet, and I'll send you. Okay. Then we'll see 10 transistor structure. Okay. So that also I'll make a video. So yeah, I can. So basically, I am overloaded with subjects. So the least, what do you say? The least damage is with the low power VLSI because the number of students is low. So I had to leave you guys out to hang out dry to Vijayawada. But yeah, so lot of faculty also left. Two faculty left. So and your Y19 juniors are around 112 now with the lateral entries. So I had to concentrate on AECD as well. But then again, I am trying my best to cover up all those lectures. So even the adders and everything in the next 2-3 days, I'll be putting up the lectures. So that is sure. Okay. So any topic that you couldn't understand, please tell me the topic name. I'll put up a lecture, 10-minute lecture. I'll make it very brief and put up a lecture. So don't shy away. Okay, I'm trying my best, and I must say that you have, what do you say? You have been very sweet to me. That is all I can say. Yeah. Anything
Sir,
else? Yeah.
what about CO1 and CO2, sir? Will you give
Yes.
us a
Yes.
lecture?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give CO1 lectures completely. I'll give. Okay.
Okay, sir.
10-15 minute lectures. I'll cover everything. Okay.
Sir, when is INSEM 2, sir?
I think November 2nd week.
Sir, offline or online, sir?
INSEM 2 will be online, and end exam will be on offline.
That end exam is December month, sir.
December దాకా పోదండి, mostly it might go. See, your event sem is starting December 15th.
సార్ ఆ టైంలో అయితే కాలేజ్ ఉంటుంది సార్, అది నాకు తెలుసు.
Yeah, they are waiting for Prime Minister's announcement. I think tomorrow or day after he is giving a directive for educational institutions. Once the Prime Minister says that colleges can run, okay, so they will open immediately for exams. At least next semester is going to be completely in college, so be prepared. Okay.
ఓకే సార్.
So any other doubts? Pooja, Likit. So I'll put up CO1 and CO2. I don't know who made the syllabus. CO2 is completely theoretical. I'll bore you to death if I put the lectures. I'll be boring you to death.
The PPTs, but
I think PPT is enough. I am sorry to say, as a faculty, I shouldn't be saying that, but it is completely theoretical. No logic, nothing. Okay. I think there are some what do you say, some problems are there wherein you generate the netlist for AND gate to test those. So those I'll make some lectures if you want.
okay.
The logical part or the analysis part is there, I'll make a lecture, and rest of it is purely this thing. Okay. And CO3, what else is there? Adders and multipliers, is it?
Yes, sir. And the BSc software, they showed us all the.
No, that is not actually required in this course. Lab component లేదు కదా.
Okay, sir.
That is not required. But one thing is, if you use the software and execute, అంటే you will get a real feel for numbers. అంటే ట్రాన్సిస్టర్స్ తగ్గుతున్న కొద్దీ పవర్ తగ్గుతుందా లేదా అన్నది. సో ఆ ఐడియా రావడం కోసం ఐ థింక్ దే ఆర్ మేకింగ్ దెమ్ డూ ద DSCH. Okay, but it is a given. Number of transistors taggite, power consumption will be reduced. Okay, so that much is okay. So tell me the other topics that have been covered in adders and multipliers. Okay, so what else was there? 16T was covered, 10T was also covered, 10 transistors is also covered.
I think all the adders part is done, sir.
Okay, in what all did they cover in adders? So like anything like ripple carry adder, carry select adder, carry save adder, carry propagate adder, all these types are covered.
The first two you told ripple and those
Ripple
two I guess I heard, sir, but the other two we're not sure.
okay, so residue numbers, are they covering residue numbers? Okay, anyways, I'll look at the handout and I'll make very brief videos on all the topics. Okay, thing is, all my Y19 classes are clashing with low power classes. Okay, so yeah, that is the reason I had to leave you out. But anyways, I shouldn't be giving the reasons. I promise you I'll be making the videos, that is for sure. The CO1 and all the adders, I'll make videos, and we'll meet once or twice in a week for doubt sessions. Okay, is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other thing andi? Adders and multipliers all are very easy andi. You need not worry about that. I'll make everything crystal clear for you. You need not worry for adders and multipliers. Very, very easy. Okay. Anything else, Andy? Anything else?
No, sir, that's it. It's only the videos of the classes and stuff.
Yeah. So let you give me a deadline, else without deadlines I can't work. What is today? 21. Okay. 22 tomorrow I have classes. 23 to 26 are holidays, right? 23 is gone. I have some other commitments. Okay, 24, 25 I can work on these two, your lectures completely. 10-minute lectures అంటే ఒక్కొక్కటి పావు గంట వేసుకున్నా 4 + 4 8 lectures I can record these 2 days. 24 plus or 8 plus 4 12 lectures I can record. Okay, so please give me the topics. I'll keep recording before on 24th and 25th I'll be recording. Okay, give me the topics, all the topics according to handout. Okay, and
Sir, for all the COs?
all the COs, and I'll also have a look at all the question papers, and also parallelly cover if I miss out. If you guys miss out on something, I'll also have a look at the question papers and cover those topics as well. Fine.
Okay, sir.
So these 2 days I can record some 12 to 14. Okay, yeah. CO2 is purely theoretical. Okay, CO2 a logical part చెప్తానండి, rest of it you just go through. Okay, was the textbook shared with you? The page numbers I'll share. If not, I'll share it. Do you have the textbook? The soft copy? I'll share the they, I think from one textbook they copy pasted the entire slides from one textbook, that CO2, entire CO2. So I'll share the textbook also so that you get much better information. Okay, so 24 25, so before 24, so please give me all the topics. So I'll also jot down some topics from the question papers. Okay, and we'll cover the entire course. CO4 is about what? CO4?
Sir, we should check in the handouts.
Start CO4 yet.
ఏదండి CO4? అయితే ఎర్నెస్ట్ సార్ is not telling class.
No, sir, from the last few classes, ma'am has been
మ్యామ్
teaching.
చెప్తున్నారా? ఓకే. ఓకే, మెమరీస్ అండి. CO4 is మెమరీస్. సో EEPROM, ఫ్లాష్ మెమరీ. ఓకే, ROM. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వ్యాలెస్ ట్రీ మల్టిప్లేయర్. చాలా ఈజీ అండి. బూత్ అల్గారిథం ఇవన్నీ వెరీ వెరీ ఈజీ. ఓకే, యూ నీడ్ నాట్ వర్రీ అట్ ఆల్. మీకు క్రిస్టల్ క్లియర్గా నేను చెప్తానని. రెసిడ్యూ యాడర్స్ ఉంది. ఓకే, ఇవన్నీ కూడా చాలా ఈజీ. ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ, యూ నీడ్ నాట్ వర్రీ. మల్టీ వాల్యూడ్ లాజిక్. ఓకే, కరెంట్ మోడ్. ఓకే ఓకే, ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తానండి. పాస్ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్, XR, XNOR ఇవన్నీ మనం చేసాం కదా ప్రీవియస్లీ. యూ గైస్ షుడ్ బి కంఫర్టబుల్. ఓకే, బై CMOS. ఓకే, CSL, CSA, CSK చంపేశారు. సో దిస్ మస్ట్ బి, CSA must be carry save adder. So CSL must be carry select adder. CSK, I don't know what this CSK is. Okay, anyways, I'll cover different. Okay, RCA and CLA. CLA, what is CLA? RCA అంటే రిపుల్ క్యారీ యాడర్. చంపేస్తున్నారు కదా వీళ్ళు యాక్రోనిమ్స్తో. Okay, standard, half adder, full adder we have done today. Different configurations also, full adder we have done today. అదే 42 ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ 28 ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ చేసాం కదా, అదే ఇది. ఓకే, CMOS యాడర్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్, RCA, CLA ఇవన్నీ ఈజీ అండి. యూ నీడ్ నాట్ వరీ అట్ ఆల్. ఓకే, ఇవన్నీ కూడా చాలా ఈజీ, ఇవన్నీ వెరీ ఈజీ. సో పాస్ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ యూ గైస్ ఆల్రెడీ నో. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ సమ్ థియరీ. కరెంట్ మోడ్ యాడర్స్, SDDA. ఓకే, SDDA కూడా ఉందా, కొద్దిగా అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇది. ఓకే, ఎనీవేస్ ఐ విల్ మేక్ ఎ లెక్చర్. రెసిడ్యూ యాడర్స్ కూడా ఐ విల్ మేక్ ఎ లెక్చర్. What is this PDA adder? I don't know. Let me see. Textbook చూస్తే I might. Okay, signed digital number system STDNA. Okay, multipliers, different types of multipliers. Okay, this is very easy. Booth algorithm కూడా very easy అండి. Wallace tree multiplier కూడా very easy. You need not worry. ఓకే, రామ్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా చాలా ఈజీగా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు మనం. ఓకే, ఈ స్క్వేర్ పి రామ్ memory. Okay, so that is also easy. Okay, so bit line precharge using NMOS PMOS loads, source of SRAM power. Okay, read and write, differential amplifier. Okay అండి, so there is nothing in CO4 actually. CO4 is entirely memories. CO4 is entirely memories. RAM, ROM అవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. సో ర్యామ్లో కొద్దిగా ఇన్ డీటెయిల్ SRAM ఉంది అండ్ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్ DRAM ఉంది. సో ఐ కెన్ డూ ఆల్ దోస్ అండి, వెరీ వెరీ ఈజీ. సో యూ నీడ్ నాట్ వరీ అబౌట్ SRAM అండ్ DRAM. CO4 also I'll make all the videos. CO1, CO3, CO4 I'll make all the videos. You need not worry. Okay, is that fine? I think it is your lunch time.
Yes, sir.
You guys go ahead please. Yeah,
Thank
okay
you, sir.
then. Thank you Andy, thank you. You please send me the list, okay, of topics before 24th.
Okay, sir. I'll send you all the topics. I'll see the PPT.